we were in the middle of a jungle, it would hardly be a contest. But out here on the rugby field, it is so much more. This is the test match we have been waiting for a long time to see. A journey through Japan and all of the South African franchises before finally we end up here. Test match number 1, the South African Springboks versus the British and Irish Lions. Strap yourselves in, we're getting underway. Hello everyone and welcome along to your home of rugby and Nathan Nicholls' journey with the British and Irish Lions through South Africa, and finally we are here with test match number 1. And this is a momentous occasion as well. These two sides, fantastic teams, and the series is sure to be an absolute stunner as well. Let's take a look at the two starting lineups for today's matchup. The sun is setting in the backdrops here in Cape Town, and it looks just fantastic. Kicking things off in the front row, Stephen Kitchoff will wear that loose head prop number 1 jersey for the Springboks, and he'll partner Bongi and Manambi and Franz Mahuba in that front row. Up against him, impressive form from Wyn Jones, sees him grab that number 1 jersey. Ken Owens, his Welsh buddy, wears two very impressive front rowers for the Lions throughout this series. Tide Furlong is the final one. The Irishman dons that number 3 tight head prop jumper. It's sure to be a real battle in the second row. Eminence of B. Thanaji Snyman for the Springboks. Maro Tolje and tour captain Alan Jones keep their position in that middle of the pack. Moving into the back row, and this is where we will see a lot of interesting rugby. Captain Saikalisi will wear 6 for the Springboks, unexpected there, and he will be partnering Peter Step-Totoy and Dwayne Vermeulen at the back of that pack. For the visiting side, it's been a back row that really has had to work their way into this series as well. Tide Byrne has been impressive around the field. Tom Curry as well has been in and out of the side a lot, but it's the impressive number 8, Sam Simmons, who you just cannot leave out based on his form throughout this tour so far. Into the halves, there's excitement aplenty here. Faf de Klerk and Andre Pollard wear 9 and 10, whereas Conor Murray and Finn Russell, an interesting combination of the Irishman and the Scotsman in those 9 and 10 jerseys. Moving into the midfield, it's Damon Dialendi and Lacanio Arm at 12 and 13 for the Springboks, where on the other side, yes, there he is, Nathan Nicholls wears 12, and he partners the impressive Robbie Henshaw at outside centre. On the wings, Marcus Mapimpi will go head-to-head with Liam Williams, and on the other side for the Springboks, Sabu Nkosi and Elliot Daly. It's excitement at the back with two very contrasting players, but it sure be interesting to see how they attack this game. Ceston Colby for the Springboks and Stuart Hogg, the Scotsman, for the Lions. Having a look at the bench for these two teams, there's plenty of impact here as well. Marks, Naikani, Kostiaga, Smith, Yankee, Stain and Creel for the home team. And for the Lions, on the tour bus, George, Sutherland, Sinclair, Henderson, Watson, Price, Bigger, and 23 is Harris. This is sure to be a test match to really set the year alight. Let's see how they get on. Springboks, Lions, test number 1. A beautiful evening here in Cape Town sees the home side ready to get the first test underway. Andre Pollard, ball in hand, off the boots it goes, and we are underway. Springboks versus Lions, and Eminence of Beef is the man to grab the ball, and an early steal from its opposite number, Alan Jones, gets the Lions a chance to quickly escape their half after a poor start straight off the kickoff. Tide Byrne has a little rumble with his front row buddies, and Ken Owens is the man to get it up quickly to the 10-metre line. Now goes out Murray, nicely passing it off, fighting! Stuart Hogg up over halfway, puts a fan on Colby, he's held up in the tackle, and it's knocked on by the Lions, and what would have been an excellent start by the visitors has been quickly shut down, and the Springboks will look to grind their way back out of trouble. What an exciting position that was. Stuart Hogg quickly sparking into the back line and almost putting Finn Russell through for the opening points of the match.
Crouch.
What a start that would have been as well.
Bind.
Great to see the fullback up and joining the line. Hopefully that's something we'll see more and more throughout the series. We've got two very good 15s in these two sides. And Lions actually turn that scrum over. That's a big play as well. Not something you'd expect to get the advantage of. They switch it quickly out to Liam Williams, who's hammered. Big tackle there from Mapimpi. Nathan Nicholls grabs the loose ball and he's dealt with easily as well from the Cunyo arm. Lions though, just outside the 22, it's Alan Jones. The hard run, sideways a touch, but he sets it up again for his seam. Murray out to Nicholls, and he runs straight at the defence. The Lions keeping it nicely intact here. Good recycling of possession as Tide Burn now finds Robbie Henshaw, and there's a dangerous play. If he can get those offloads in the contact, they are surely with a chance of breaking down this South African defence. Byrne runs straight into Vermeulen. A big battle in the back row. Murray way to Furlong, didn't know what to do with that. Instead he gives to Tom Curry. Lions struggling to make their way through now. Nicholls again can't quite bust that first wave of defence, and as a result losing good 5 or 10 metres, and now they lose the ball as well. Fuff de Klerk, look out, here's danger, but he knocks the ball on. And Nathan Nicholls jumps on it. It's ball back to the Lions, down on halfway now. Curry offloads to Furlong. Tide Furlong up to the 22. Nicholls to support, switches the play back to Byrne. Byrne shot, and now Henshaw out to left hand side. Daly will score. Advantage for the knock on. Used clinically by the Lions. 5-0, the first points of the Test Series is in, and Elliot Daly, who started his tour in poor form, has come up trumps now for the Lions. Match-winning tries earlier in the series. This time, he gets the game underway. Robbie Henshaw has been fantastic as well. Great link-up between the forwards and the backs, and Elliot Daly finishing on their left wing. Crucial start. Well, it's danger when you see Fuff de Klerk running like that, but a little error from the scrum half has gifted this chance for the Lions, and Nathan Nicholls makes it 7. Just inside a whisker of that right-hand upright. 7-0, Lions leading the Springboks. 21 minutes gone, Andre Pollard back to halfway. Kicks off high and short here, looking for a regather from Dalende, and he gets it as well. The kickoff being very productive for the Springboks, but have a look at this. Turnover from Byrne, and Nathan Nicholls has a scamper up towards that 10-metre line. There's Rumi on the right hand side of the Lions as well, and Liam Williams is the one to bust away up against Colby. He throws inside instead. He gives it to Simmons. He keeps it alive again. Liam Williams once more busting, and Ken Owens and the 22. Mpipi saves the day for the Springboks, who look odds on now to concede again. Murray, pick and go, hammered. Big tackle.
Release.
Still there though for Furlong. Into Tide Byrne. Another strong carry from the blindside flanker. 5 metres short now. Pick and go from Simmons. Simmons just about there. 3 metres short. Lions looking very strong now. It's the momentum. It's the confidence. And it's Stuart Hogg. Oh, we talked about it before. Having the fullback up in the line is certainly an asset for any side. But this man looks hot to trot tonight. Stuart Hogg, a big line break right off the start of the game. This time off a perfectly placed pass on the line, on the shoulder. This is magic from the Lions. Oh, that is beautiful to see. Hard hitting forward, an exciting line from a back. Magic rugby from the British and Irish Lions, who now lead 12 points to 0. And it should be a comfortable conversion as well for Nathan Nicholls. It is indeed. 14-0 the scoreboard reads. And the Springboks in a bit of trouble here as we head towards the final 10 minutes of the first half. The visitors coming into this one with a lot of gusto, a lot of momentum. And 2 tries, both converted to zip. And it's the kickoff. They see Fuff de Klerk. 3 kickoffs now. All 3 have been regathered by the Springboks, but this is the first time they've actually kicked it off one of the phases. Kinshasa, what a ball! Mpipi, cover in behind. Marcus Mpipi almost there. Saved the back from Stuart Hogg, and just like that, the Springboks can make you pay. Simmons just fired out from his own line. Turnover into Beth, and Fuff de Klerk charges in, running a switch play, and now 5 minutes out, the Springboks with a chance hit back just before halftime. Khaleesi, the captain, he's in, and the Springboks strike hard at the end of the first half. Great try. Captain and leader, who else to step up for the Springboks? Turnover from Etzebeth, big tackle there. Alwyn Jones on Buff de Klerk, but they recycle. And this close to the line, they are hungry, the Springboks. And a little step inside Hogg, and carried over from his opposite number, Tide Burns, Sakalisi, great try. And just the spark that the home team needed to get back in this game. You wouldn't want to go to half-time 14-0 down, not firing a shot in the opening test versus the Lions. Now they've got a little bit to build on, a little bit of confidence as Andre Pollard slides that one down the left. Interesting miss there from Pollard. He would have been expecting to nail all of those kicks as much as he could, but 2 points left out there by the Springboks as the lead is cut now to just 9 points. Nathan Nicholls kicking off. Now Simmons has taken it. Wow, this really is a kick-off and regather game, isn't it? Both sides taking every kick-off back in their possession. As Nathan Nicholls is up in the line and a bit indecisive what he wanted to do on that occasion. This is a wide ball out to Finn Russell. Look out, he's running. The Scottish fly half gets his team on the front foot there. Murray, short to Alwyn Jones, who hits up yet again, just outside the 22 now. Murray keeping on that short side. Simmons is away. He's got it offload out to Liam Williams, and he stepped. Oh no! Seston Colby. Half is done. He's taken Williams high. That is a battle. We have seen a number of hits now between those two. Colby and Williams. Look out down that right attacking edge by the Lions. And this is, I would consider, with the way that their first conversion went from Andre Pollard, this is not a bad call from the Lions. Nathan Nicholls starts it left, it holds its line, and it goes way out wide. Well, that will be half-time. Unsuccessful penalty shot, a goal from Nathan Nicholls. That could have made it 17-5 heading into half-time. As a result, the score will stay the same. 14-5, half-time. Lions off the blocks early here, but the Springboks come back hard late on to get themselves on the scoreboard. The leaders 9 points, and you see the Lions have had all the ball and territory to play with 66% of possession, 55% of territory. Both sides playing pretty well all in all. The Lions making the Springboks work hard on defence. That penalty at the end could become a crucial talking point. We'll see how this one goes down at full time. But it certainly is advantage Lions at half-time here in the opening match of this 3-test series. A deep kick. This time, finally, the Kanyuam drags it in for the Springboks, and we've got a team receiving the kickoff, actually winning the kickoff for once as Buff de Klerk makes another error. That is 2 knock-ons by the exciting number 9. Something he will not be pleased with. Here's the Tolje fighting Byrne, and the referee calls no advantage there. I think Byrne may have just delicately knocked that on there in the contact. We can see a replay. Exciting stuff here. Buff de Klerk having another little snipe. It wasn't much of a tackle either. It was Nathan Nicholls who inflicted it. 2 of the smallest men on the paddock. Crunching together. The Tolje to Byrne. We didn't actually see what happened there in the end. But it will be a scrum feed for Conor Murray and his big pack of 8. Now last scrum, remember the Lions actually turned over the ball. Oh, the Springboks almost get a late charge on. Here's Murray going high. No one really too interested. It's not gone far enough. And Dave Vermeulen, of all people, has jumped up to catch that one like a fish out of water. 14-5 the score remains. As Vermeulen's going to tap this one. He looks for a bit of support, finds the Kanyuam. That was a bit of a nothing play at all from the Springboks. Now they look to spark out Stephen Kitshoff. Width on that, out centre field they go, the Springboks. Reluctantly so far, with a little ball they have had to use their backline. But this is great. Seston Colby at the base of a driving ball. It's drawn all the defenders in, and Buff de Klerk has acres of space out here for a nice little kick to the sideline. Oh, ho, ho. That is very nice from Buff de Klerk. Known for his exciting and strong running game, he's put that perfectly just outside the 22 of the Lions, off the boot. Now a chance to put the pressure defensively back on the Lions. Or turn over the set piece, even better. Archie Snyman at the back of the line out, steals it. And the Springboks, now the massive chance. But Pimpy is in the maul. Vermeulen joins late as well. They're all there. De Klerk No, he goes to running from the back, Lekanyuan. Here's Samuel Kossi in midfield, dangerous runner, fast ball for de Klerk, he'll love that as he's hammered, big tackle there from Tide Burns, slows down the progress. Peter Steph to Toy, oh he's knocked it on. And he needs someone to stand up to Toy, he's really messed that up for the Springboks. And the Lions, chance now, oh big hit there, Snyman, he's a monster. The Lions keep it alive down there. Williams out on this right-hand edge again. Another chance to break, and his kick from inside the 22. Curls perfectly outside, inside. Cesar Colby, he's in trouble. Buff de Klerk gets back. And somehow the Springboks hang on. Colby away to Arm. Arm nicely into Pollard. He slips it back to Cooley C, and he takes contact just outside the 22. Now the Springboks looking to attack, looking to run as Kitchell goes to Colby. Out wide for Dearlendy. Now they find a bit of room. Samoan Kossi up against the fullback. He goes, and nothing that Hall can do about that. They keep it inside, outside, and eventually it's Samoan Kossi who will finish the job. He started it all. It got a little bit messy, but he's finished it in fantastic fashion. Outstanding try by the Springboks, and this game has just erupted. It's woken up, it's exploded into action. Well, I thought the move broke down. They went back to Colby, and it kind of just got a little bit messy with the players going backwards, searching for support, not wanting to dive with the ball, and I thought, this is it. This move's done, reset South Africa, go again. But no, somehow Pollard found a second phase sort of attack after Nkosi started it all off. He finished it off as well. Outstanding work from the right winger, one of the most inexperienced players in the Springboks side, and he has come up trumps when it really matters for the home team. And Pollard, who delivered that final pass, has nailed the conversion as well. 14-12, game on. Back to halfway now, Nathan Nicholls. Will not be doing the heart any wonders at the moment with this tight game for both of these teams. Oh, what a pass. How did he get that away? Turned over from Furlong. And now Nathan Nicholls. Oh, he was so close to being through. Just nabbed by R.G. Snyman. Murray, offloading. Oh, we are getting very technical now. These two teams throwing passes with absolute disregard and turnover play. Pollard dummying. Pollard in space now. This is going to be an interesting one. Can he break all the way? No, he finds a Kossi. Another chance. Samoan Kossi. He has just made this game an absolute matchup. Wow. Samoan Kossi with 2 tries in the space of a few minutes. And the Springboks lead. 14-0 down. Massive space in the middle of the park. Andre Pollard up against Hogg. He actually held it out. Daly was the man who took Pollard down. And Nkosi on the outside. Throw the little goose step dummy. Gave it inside-outside sort of illusion. He was going to bring it back. Stuart Hogg, he just hesitated slightly. And that gave Nkosi the chance to put the burners down. And what a fantastic passage here from the home team. South Africa, 17-14, and another 2. It's good from Pollard. The kicking boots are on at half-time, and Pollard extends the lead now out to 5. 19-14. Boy, the second half has flown by. 71 minutes gone. 9 to play. Do the Lions have one more trick up the sleeve? Maybe, because Ken Owens has just snaffled that. Off their own kickoff again, but it will be the Springboks that turn it over. De Klerk has been increasing in this game. Pollard finding acres of space at first receiver. Waiting for it, Kitchoff loves a little run, does Stephen Kitchoff. Goes backwards just a touch. De Klerk again offloading nicely. And the Springboks in Benami drops the ball backwards. It's picked up from Snyman. Those boys have been heavily involved. It's a and Snyman. Here's a Benami again. Getting involved along this game as Dearlendy finds space for Marcus Oliver Mapimpi. This could really put the game beyond doubt. But Mapimpi knocks on. And on halfway, the Lions may have their final chance to steal. This is Tide Burns. Oh, he's been fantastic. Here's the Irish number 6. Pick and go from Murray. Room for Furlong as he trundles his way to the 10-metre line before going to contact. Murray again. This right-hand edge has been very productive with Liam Williams. That's it goes. It's full time, and it's full time. This is it. Last chance for the Lions. Wyn Jones, great offload to his partner. And Furlong takes it to ground. Another pick and go from Murray. Can't get an offload away this time. Slow ball for Curry. Curry picks. Another good run. Liam Williamson behind again. Just tripped. Try-saving tackle may be there from Faf de Klerk. Now it's out. Oh, Finn Russell. That was a little bit magic. Nathan Nicholls didn't know it's an off the chance, but they recycle, keeping it close to forwards. Not wanting to go too exciting, too over the top at the moment, the Lions. They don't want to lose this ball. The second they do, this game is over. And it will be test number 1 to the Springboks. Atolje, nicely to Wyn Jones. And the Welsh prop has carried very well tonight so far. Murray, again, just goes into contact. Frans Maholba drags him down, and this could be it. This could be the chance. This could be it for South Africa. They've got the ball. Kick it out. This one's done. They get a little bit exciting, and Faf de Klerk goes. He's not going to get out. It's not out. It's not out. It's there for Hogg. Last chance now. Another chance. Do they really deserve this, Lions? They get it anyway. And they're going to do it again from up just inside the half. Well, this is exhilarating rugby at the moment. Neither side wanting to let this die. There's a bit of room out here in the middle of the park. It's Elliot Daly! Daly cuts him in half and under the sticks. Daly, the heartbreaker! He's done it again! And Elliot Daly will be the difference in the test match tonight. First test. South Africa may be stung in the 94th minute by Elliot Daly. Well, Wyn Jones, he's the one who went wide, forcing that massive hole to be covered. Elliot Daly numbers. Stuart Hogg was right on the shoulder. Sabu and Corsi had to cut in. There was no one out wide, but that just made things worse. And this kick, the pressure for the main man, Nathan Nicholls. He's done it all in his career, and this could be another box ticked right in front. Makes no mistake about it. The Lions steal the first test against South Africa. One conversion, that is all the difference is. And it's the Lions that lead 1-0. 21-19, Elliot Daly take a bow. They were calling for his head after his first appearance for the tour at fullback. Shifting to the wing later on in the series, he has come up trumps with now 2 match-winning tries after the 80th minute. And you look back and say that was one hell of a test match. 3 tries apiece. Daly and Nkosi with 2 for their respective sides for the Springboks. Captain Khaleesi with the other, and Hogg for the Lions. The difference? Andre Pollard, 2 out of 3 conversions. Nathan Nicholls, 3 out of 3 conversions. Having a look at the full-time stats, and well, the poor old South Africans, they just had no ball to play with. They had to make all the tackles. They made too many heading errors, 6 of 3, twice as much. You just can't get away with that in this white-hot atmosphere that is a Lions test match. The Lions made it tough though. All that ball, all that territory in possession, you'd expect they would do better with it. But an exciting, enthralling matchup for test number 1. Of course, there is still 2 test matches to come. Who were your standout performers here tonight? Do either of these sides need to change anything? And Corsi was the one question mark. He was outstanding, and he looked at the Lions team and go, there was a few players that needed to prove themselves sneaking in to that test match side. But they've been fantastic, and you'd see little changing from either of these 2 sides heading into test match number 2. Could have gone either way, but it will be the Lions that go into the second test up 1-0. Until next time, thank you all for tuning and watching. Hope you're enjoying Nathan Nicholls' Lions tour as he and his Lions boys get the first blood here in this 3-match test series. I'll see you all for test number 2, but until then, thanks for watching and take care.